everyone, and welcome to another video. It's your girl, Scarlett. So, we all know that the new banner series finally, Spring and Flowers, has dropped and has gone live for at least a few days now, depending on when I upload this video. But at least a few days from this recording. And if you did join my live stream when I first started out the event, you'd know that I've already played Xavier's card in the series. And this time, I'll be playing Sylus's Valleydream Bloom. Now, I really wanted to jump into this card because if you noticed in the trailer, I was mind blown by the dragon bones, and I just really want to know what that's all about. So yeah, I'm just gonna do it right now. Now, because this is more like an experience for me, so I'm playing it in a language that I like Sylus in the most, which is the English dub. Now that that's out of the way, let's just get right into it. Okay, so just to avoid spoilers, I'm using my one hand to cover, so I can't really see what's going on. Before leaving Lincoln City for the upcoming mission, Sylus and I are cherishing these moments of peaceful, ordinary life together. I love how that sounds. Sorry, I ended up seeing the spoilers. Wait, did I change my game to English? On the weekend, the mall is packed. The movie is about to start, so Sylus and I follow the line of people into the theater. Ooh, movie date! Directed by a renowned filmmaker, the recently released fantasy movie, The Vanishing Kingdom, has filled up all the theater seats for my day off. Oh, it's our day off. It's a good thing we got tickets. Otherwise, I would have returned to spoilers since I have to go out of town for my mission.
You were so focused on buying tickets that I thought you were bidding on a precious artifact, kitten.
It's giving K-pop concert. The bloodbath that is ticketing time. You don't get it. You need quick fingers to get center seats on the weekend for a blockbuster like this.
You're right. I don't understand. Why are we going to a theater when I have one at home?
Yeah, MC. Why? I question your choices. Some movies are supposed to be enjoyed with a crowd. You should get used to how normal people live.
Uh-huh. Keep going out with me like this, and I'm sure I'll adjust.
Oh, I will. I lead Sylus to our seats in the center of the theater. As you can see, they're perfect. The screen is in full view. Oh! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
But you won't be able to see anything.
Oh, so precious! Oh no! I'm a small person, so I never actually think that this would be an issue. I turn around, two young schoolgirls are sitting in the row behind us. I didn't think Sylus would block their view because of his height. You and me both, MC. You and me both. I hear a faint rustling and the tall figure beside me suddenly becomes shorter. Oh, wait, what? What? How? I turn my head. With my arms crossed, Sylus has slid down to the edge of his seat. No! No! Stop. Sylus, I don't need any more reasons to love you more, okay? I'm at capacity already. Stop. Guys, I love him so much. And with the limited space, his long legs have nowhere to go. He spreads them and his knees are pressed against the seat in front of him. Oh no. He can't sit like this for the entire movie. Why don't we go to a different showing? We can get seats in the back row.
You said these were the perfect seats, kitten.
But... oh gosh, why is he so fucking hot? Goddamn. He turns to me and gently flicks my forehead.
The 2-hour movie is about to start. Just focus on that.
How does one focus in a dark theater when you're next to a man like this? How? You tell me. The captivating story and stunning visuals should make me feel immersed. However, I'm worried about Sylus's uncomfortable position. Maybe we should leave and watch it in your home theater at a later date?
I'm already invested. You can leave if you want, but I'm staying.
Aw, the way he's really trying to assure her. I'm not sure if it's because Sylus has never been one to back down so easily, or because he wanted to put my mind at ease. He genuinely remains engaged until the movie ends. Oh, man of my heart, seriously.
Now you can go on your business trip without any regrets.
I wasn't expecting that kind of ending. I'm glad you watched it with me.
Judging by what I saw, you were more captivated by the movie's spring backdrops than the ending.
What does he mean by backdrops? Like the movie props? Is that what he means? How did you notice?
I'm an honest audience member. I look at whatever catches my interest.
Oh my god, stop! Stop! I'm calling the police at this point. I'm okay. As people exit the theater, I stand up to leave. Sylus stretches his back before he gets up. Oh. Does your back hurt?
Are you worried about me?
Oh yeah. The corners of his eyes crinkle with amusement, but I still feel guilty and drag him along as we leave. In the waiting area outside the theater, I make Sylus sit down in one of the massage chairs. Oh, that's nice.
Welcome. You're using Soft's full body massage chair. Please select the duration of your session.
Wow. Why does it sound like her voice was slowed down?
Are you serious?
I sit down in the massage chair next to him and pull up the control panel.
Please close your eyes and relax as you enjoy your 20-minute full body massage.
Oh, wow. The theaters in the N109 zone don't have luxuries like this.
Only someone with a death wish would close their eyes for 20 minutes in one of the N109 zone's public facilities.
Okay. That place is really dangerous, which is why we should enjoy these peaceful moments in Lincoln. As the massaging chair's mechanism rolls along his back, Sylus unwittingly closes his eyes. I realize I rarely see him yawn. You have a good sleep, little Pookie Bear. What? Nearby, a row of colorful kiddie rides are... starts swaying to cheerful children's music.
Hello. One bucket of butter popcorn, please.
Please line up here to collect your limited edition.
Oh no, it's so noisy. So much for relaxing. A steady stream of people enter the waiting area. An upbeat, lively atmosphere forms as people chatter around our massage chairs.
So much for your peaceful Lincoln. It's noisy here.
I'm sorry, okay? The ordinary world might not be as efficient, but it's full of life and warmth compared to the N109 zone.
Is it amusing to see me in such an ordinary place?
Why does he sound like he's suffering? Whenever we go to a normal place like the supermarket or amusement park, the experience is special. It's just as interesting as seeing you in your world of danger.
I see. Well, since you're the expert here, what do ordinary people do in spring?
Flower viewing, walk around in nature, and go on spring outings? Or maybe they just take it easy and do nothing. A slight smile appears on Sylus's lips as he settles back into the massage chair and closes his eyes once more.
Let's go on a spring outing together after your mission is over.
He's talking about how he has to stay on guard, but look at him. He's relaxing. Oh, my heart. I'm healing right now, guys. I'm healing. Do you feel this warm glow? Do you feel it? Yes, that is the feeling of healing, everyone. Welcome to the healing corner.
It'll be the most ordinary one.
He says ordinary, but To them, it's special that way. Whoa, where are we? What is this? Okay. Looking forward to the spring outing with Sylus, I leave Lincoln behind and head to my mission location.
I'll go over the intel one more time.
Oh.
We've identified criminals who are using Wanderers for their deadly hunting games.
Oh?
They're offering large amounts of money to recruit contestants from around the world, while also inviting wealthy VIPs to watch the games and place bets.
Oh, okay.
The organizers are cunning. They've managed to evade us multiple times. You will join the game as a contestant and identify the people behind this.
What is this, like a gladiator game? I don't know why I'm thinking gladiator. Copy that. The game takes place in an old castle hidden away in the mountains. It's long since been abandoned. After I sneak in, I use my disguise as a contestant to learn about the castle's layout. Captain, there are contestants and the security guards maintaining order. The castle's upper floor was also converted into a private viewing gallery. The organizers might be disguising themselves as VIP spectators there.
Help!
While I report from a hidden corner, a wanderer suddenly lunges and attacks one of the contestants nearby. She won't survive if this continues. I dart into a surveillance camera's blind spot and fire 3 precise shots with my hunter firearm. Woo! You get him, MC! A wanderer? Oh.
Disappeared. This is strange. Investigate the cause immediately.
Okay. Wait, I'm sorry, am I missing something? Like, what game exactly? A hunting game. Okay, so they are sort of like... Are they hunting the wanderers? That's interesting. So it's interesting how the world has sort of evolved since the whole, incident. They're actually using wanderers for gain. I mean, we've known that because of the whole protocore business, but the wanderers themselves for sport? That's new. That's interesting though. Very interesting. I hear the guards' voices in the distance. Although they're wearing costumes as if they're part of the game, they're actually armed. Their job is to monitor the castle and keep the contestants under control. I quickly turn around. I'm about to blend in with the panicked contestants ahead of me.
Wait! You! Over there!
Damn, MC too pretty. She stood out. Have they spotted me? I can't blow my cover. I slip into a nearby corridor during the chaos, but there are several entrances to some stairways. The surveillance cameras are evenly spaced out on the ceilings. This is so cool seeing how MC works.
Do we have them on camera?
I tighten my grip on the hunter firearm concealed under my coat. I'm ready to attack at a moment's notice.
Second stairway on your right. Go up.
Of course! Of course! We got a big boss man on our side. Huh? Sylus hacked my comms channel again? Is he here too? I push aside my doubts, following his directions, and reach the most remote area on the castle's upper floor. There isn't an exit here. Is this map of yours trustworthy?
Your mission isn't over yet, kitten. Why are you looking for an exit? This isn't like you.
Wow.
Come here.
The door at the end of the corridor suddenly opens and a hand yanks me inside. Oh, please. Gosh. Oh. Hello, sir. Normally, I'm not one that enjoys, like, a guy barging in thinking that you need his help in doing your job. I normally hate it, but right now, I'm digging it. And is that Nightly Rendezvous? Oh, the YouTube strikes. PTSD is hitting me right now. Oh gosh. The curtains are drawn. In the dim lighting, I find the man I said farewell to in Lincoln 2 days ago. With his usual nonchalance, he observes me.
For us to meet again so soon, it must be fate.
You're not here by coincidence to watch a dangerous game, right?
Being in dangerous situations is just another day for me.
Oh god, can you stop? As much as I don't want to admit it, Sylus isn't here as a spectator, given his position and usual methods. Did you organize this game?
I have no interest in underhanded schemes. I'm here for something else.
With an imperceptible sigh of relief, I examine my surroundings. Aside from the screen showing a live feed, there's a glass of wine, a coin, and a book on the table. sorry. Oh, but sorry. Is the game so boring that you need a book to kill time? The book is worn, and its title is A Hidden Realm's Fragments, The Dragon's Vanished Kingdom. I saw your study full of history books, but I didn't know you were interested in mythology too.
Since you're here, it's no longer the most interesting thing in the room. If you want to leave safely, I'm here to help whenever you need.
Didn't you say that running away before completing a mission isn't what I usually do? Oh gosh, please. I would not be able to keep my hands off him. I'm just saying it right now. If I had a man like this, anytime we're in a room together, these hands, yep, all over him. That's all I'm saying. I walk up to him and look into his eyes. Besides, I don't know if your something else is related to the person I'm investigating.
Words alone probably won't convince you. Should I prove my sincerity by dealing with everyone here?
Oh God, please. Yeah, please stop. Be still my heart. Jeez Christ. How did this story turn into an action movie into like, I don't know, something rated? As the footsteps in the corridor draw closer, I press myself against the door and tightly grasp my gun. Shh.
My apologies, Mr. R. A contestant has escaped to the upper floor, so we need to check all the spectator rooms.
Mr. R.
You're looking for someone? There's an easy way to find them.
He moves behind me, holding me in place with one hand while covering my mouth with the other. Oh God. Wait. I need to remind myself. What am I reading? It's the music, I'm telling you. I understand his plan immediately. Oh, please do tell. My mind is going places it should not.
Play along, kitten. Struggle.
Okay. Lord, give me strength. I shoot him a glare before doing as he says. I struggle against him and try to make some noise. The guard enters the room and immediately freezes.
You took your sweet time. Why didn't you wait a little longer so your guest could become her hostage?
All of us have been looking for her. I'll take her away right now.
That's it? I see a guest's safety means nothing to you. Where's your boss? Tell him to come see me.
I'm afraid I can't just...
Oh, sir, you did not. Look, I know he's staring the man down, but I am so down bad for this. He's so fucking hot. Shit.
Then I'll visit him myself.
Oh, sir, please.
If he still wants me to place my bets on this game, that is.
Is this foreplay? Is that what it is? Because it's working. The guard hesitates for a few seconds. Someone is giving him orders via his earpiece. Then he nods.
My boss says he'll apologize to you in person. Please, follow me. However...
Oh God, I'm sorry. Wait 1 second. The way he is staring down this man as if he is a creature beneath him. Me when? The guard turns his attention to me.
Can I take her into custody?
Sylus gives the guards a cold look. He removes the handcuffs from the guard's belt and restrains me.
I have a new proposition.
Oh dear.
Her skills are too good for a regular contestant. She's probably an undercover spy.
What? Oh, okay.
I want to place my bet on her for the next round.
Sylus gives me an ambiguous smirk as I perfectly time another unwilling struggle. You bastard! Love of my life?
Shh. Be a good girl and stay quiet.
I'm sorry, what? I've learned a few things about myself today. I've learned a few things. He deliberately tightens his grip on me. Oh, sir. Sir!
As for what I'm willing to pay, I'll discuss that with your boss. She's coming with me, by the way.
Okay.
I assure you the amount will be to his satisfaction.
The guard listens to this earpiece for a few seconds. I'm sorry, for some reason I can't speak properly. Okay. I need to calm down. The guard listens to his earpiece for a few seconds. Then he respectfully gestures down the hallway as an invitation.
He'll see you downstairs, sir.
It now occurs to me why we rarely see Sylus working. Yeah, it's lethal. It's too potent. Sylus escorts me downstairs with a swagger in his step. Of course he does. What am I reading? Am I reading a smut novel right now? Because I'd like 10 of them, please. Pre-ordered. The guards we pass stop what they're doing and respectfully observes us. We arrive at a door to the far left area on the first floor. The guard activates a hidden mechanism, and a secret passage is revealed behind the door. There's an underground level? No wonder we couldn't find it before. Wow. Can I just say, I just realized this is a spring banner, everyone. This is a spring and flowers card. At the end of the passage lies a secret chamber. The light of a screen illuminates the silhouette of a middle-aged man standing in the shadows. It's obvious he's the one behind this hunting game.
Mr. R, I'm sorry we met under these circumstances. This was an unfortunate accident.
Of course it was.
Indeed. What an accident to have on my first visit. Am I fortunate? Or are these accidents a frequent occurrence?
What's so interesting is that because people don't really know what Sylus looks like, I just find it interesting how someone as big as Sylus, the boss of Honor Kindness, doesn't have his face known to a lot of people. Like, how did he do that? I feel like it's definitely something to do with his evil.
This is the first and last time.
Oh, sure. The man suddenly grabs me.
A new wanderer has been prepared. You'll be able to enjoy the game again very soon. We have plenty of ways to keep her trapped in the castle. How much would you like to wager on her?
Oh, this is interesting. This is interesting. Sylus narrows his eyes. Expressionless, he glances at me before slightly opening his palm.
5 million?
Goodbye. Forever.
Yeah, okay. Wow, okay. I guess he didn't like what he said. Sylus had unlocked my handcuffs before we entered the hidden chamber. I spin and take the man down. I pinned his body with my knee while locking him in a chokehold. Meanwhile, black-red mist flows from Sylus's hands. It subdues all the guards in the hidden chamber. This man is so hot, like seriously, I cannot. Keep your mouth shut. I can't guarantee how much force I'll use.
I suggest you comply. I can vouch for her. Does this clear my name now, Miss Hunter?
I'm sorry, but this is so hot. I cannot, like... Is this play for them? This has to be. That's what it is, I'm telling you.
My men are outside. If you dare...
I strike the back of his neck with my palm, which renders him unconscious. I swear Sylus must be so bricked up for her right now. I sure am. You talk too much.
We really are becoming more alike.
I love that. If you're not involved with them, then what are you trying to get from this castle?
You know me so well, kitten. But this isn't exactly the best time for a chat.
The faint sound of footsteps approaches. The guards are getting closer.
Our time together is fun yet brief. However, working with you never fails to put me in a good mood.
I'm interested though. Like, I feel like it's not as simple as him being there for her. There has to be something there.
Maybe we should find another opportunity to cooperate. It'd be even better if it lasted longer.
Guys, this is my shit, okay? This is my shit. A person of the law and a person from the outlaw world. Excellent. 5-star. Would recommend. How does teaming up for a spring outing sound?
Sounds like you can't wait.
Oh no, I cannot. I lift my wrist to check the map on my communicator. The association's hunter squad will be here for backup in 5 minutes. I'll clear your name, given your position. You know what? I'll do you a solid, Sylus. The association will investigate everyone in the castle. When that happens, I'll tell them you weren't involved in the betting and even helped out. I'll do my best to clear your name.
Really? Is this all part of the protocol? Or are you secretly showing you trust me?
This is interesting. Why are they having this conversation right now? I figured based on the progression of their relationship, they should be past this, isn't it? I don't know. You said you weren't involved, so I'll believe you.
Since your trust is precious, I won't let you down. I usually prefer a simpler approach, though.
What's he mean? Of course.
Happy hunting, Miss Hunter.
Great, wait. As soon as he finishes speaking, Blood Red Mist disappears through a secret door in the hidden chamber. Of course he did. Okay, this was very interesting. Will we not know what he came there for, though? After receiving my signal, the hunter squad hiding nearby quickly surrounded the castle and handled the situation from there. Everyone, the organizers, participants, security, and their VIP guests were escorted onto an aircraft bound for Lincoln.
The mission went more smoothly than expected. It was executed brilliantly.
Captain Jenna, the castle inspection is complete. We found some protocors in the hidden chamber, and they've been confiscated.
Protocors? Is that why Sylus was here?
Good work, everyone. Let's return to Lincoln.
I changed back into my hunter uniform and prepared to leave with the squad.
Rich people bet money to watch this kind of game for a cheap thrill? How twisted can they get?
Is it weird? I don't know why. I find it weird to see Tara in this card, but it's a pleasant surprise. I heard this place has been abandoned for years. I wonder how they managed to find it. Really?
Captain Jenna said this castle had just been sold to someone. A new buyer, supposedly.
Oh, wait. Is Sylus collecting monuments related to dragons? Interesting. Huh?
I wonder what the anonymous buyer plans to do with this place. Because of its location, it's inconvenient as a tourist spot. It'd be a good place to hide treasures, though.
I love her. She's so cute. Sus, but cute. A new anonymous buyer. These keywords make me think this might be related to him. And you'd be right to think so. I discreetly take out my phone. Where are you? My mission's done. I need to ask you something. You doing what? You doing what? I still have yet to get a response from Sylus. Where did he go? My growing unease makes me stop in my tracks. Hey, Tara, I have a friend who lives nearby. So out of the way, okay. Since I'm in the area, we decided to meet up. I won't be going back with you. I wait until the castle is completely empty before quietly returning. There's a private residence sign hanging outside the garden gate. It matches up with what Tara said. Oh. Sylus still hasn't responded to my texts, but something tells me he's here. I enter the castle, climb the stairs, and head to that room at the far end of the hallway. Of course he is. I push open the door as evening sunlight streams through the room's open windows. A familiar, tall figure stands by a window. I'm worried about him, and he's just admiring the scenery? Still grumbling to myself, I walk toward him. I guess someone said he can't wait just for show. He's not in a rush at all. The view outside catches my eye. Mountains stretch as far as the eye can see, and they're covered in colorful flowers.
When I'm eager about something, I prefer to take action rather than talk about it. Enjoying the spring scenery here is faster than returning to Lincoln.
Wait, What? So wait, so he bought the castle just so that they can have their spring outing? Are you Are you for real? No, but then it's Sylus, so yes way, but no way. So you're the castle's new owner. Yeah.
The Hunters Association is quick when gathering intel.
The nonchalant expression on his face is the same one he wears when bidding on cutting-edge weapons at arms deals. Did you deliberately leak information about the hunting game to the association as well?
I thought you were done with your mission.
You don't get to decide when it's over. Poke him in the chest, like poke, poke. I take a step and corner him. He's against the windowsill as I look into his eyes. Sylus never makes investments with no returns. There must be something you want in this castle. The corners of his eyes crinkle with amusement.
I wonder, what could that possibly be? The night is still young. It's perfect for a clever hunter to unravel this mystery.
Yeah. Damn it. Okay. Oh. The sun quickly sets behind the mountains as the castle's lights are turned on. They shun the dark, silent forest outside. The castle, once filled with danger during the day, has now transformed into a peaceful, cozy sanctuary. As I contemplate this fascinating transformation, I absentmindedly pick up the book about dragons from the table. The oddly shaped boulders at the bottom of the valley are covered in grooves. It's as if massive claws carved them. Beneath the waterfall, strange lightweight scales were discovered. In terms of texture, they're hard and unlike anything from currently known creatures. These places seem to possess ancient secrets and suggest legendary beasts might have truly existed. Sylus is reading this book. Is it more than just a coincidence?
I'll have someone clean up the traces of those games in the castle later. So, you'll have to make do with the accommodations for tonight.
He emerges from an adjacent room while holding his phone. He just finished making arrangements. Are we caressing him already? Okay! I wave him over. Once he's close enough, I playfully push him into the armchair. Oh. This book is more interesting than I expected.
There's only one armchair. Are you giving me a comfortable seat to observe your reading session?
Says who? You can be my chair instead. MC, I like how you think.
You're very creative when you find new ways to use me, kitten.
He gently lifts me onto his lap and I lean back against his broad, warm chest. Content, I curl up in his arms.
How's your human chair? Comfy?
I might stay here for a while longer if my chair behaves.
I'll do my best.
The floor lamp beside us casts a warm glow as his breath brushes against my cheek. Sylus, can you tell me the truth now? Why were you coincidentally at that game?
I just remembered this was a nice spot for flower viewing. I didn't think wanderers would be here. In any case, I don't want any dangerous events happening during our spring outing. It wouldn't be ordinary otherwise.
A slight smile tugs at the corner of his lips.
Fortunately, our righteous hunters descended from above. They took care of that problem before I even had a chance to lift a finger.
I turn my head and playfully grasp his chin. This means your dedication isn't just about a spring outing.
You're one step away from solving this mystery, kitten. And you'll take that step tomorrow.
So we'll find out tomorrow? He wraps his arm around my shoulders so I'm leaning against him again. The view I saw briefly from the window appears in my mind. Excited to go out tomorrow with Sylus, I can't wait for the night to end. Morning sunlight streams into the room as I open my eyes. I find an elegant gift box placed by my bedside. Inside it is a gorgeous formal dress. Of course he chose it. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay. Wearing a new outfit, Sylus leans against the doorway, its formal attire that matches the dress. Who knew the leader of Anakinus could act like a kid? He'll get new clothes for a spring excursion. Aren't you worried I'll take pictures and use them to blackmail you?
If this is the only dirt anyone has on me, it better be worth looking at multiple times.
This is so freaking smooth. He picks up a necklace with flowers and places it around my neck. His fingertips brush against my nape.
Besides, anyone who sees these photos should be able to tell that the other person in them is my accomplice.
Oh, wow. This is beautiful. Isn't this the place? This reminds me of that field of datura flowers in Sylus's myth. I don't know, am I tripping? It kind of looks like it. We leave the castle behind and make our way up a gentle slope. At first, there are very few flowers along the path, but it's not long before we're overwhelmed by a large, spectacular array of blossoms. I can't help but take pictures. I have photos of the flowers and Sylus walking among them. Oh, why did that hurt my heart a little? Stay still and look at the camera.
You have more than enough pictures of me on your phone. Don't you think it's time we get some of you?
Why do I feel a little called out? Indeed, we do have a lot of pictures of Sylus. Wait, let me add a special floral touch first. I find several flowers and weave them into a flower crown. Blossoms of different colors are intertwined. When I turn around, I realize my phone has somehow found its way into his hands.
Keep going, don't mind me.
Gosh, it's such domestic bliss right now, these two. Hey, I put a lot of effort into your photos. You can't just take pictures of me like that. What if these actually get used in blackmail? Let me check them. Opening the photo gallery, I find the pictures of me are beautiful. Even the ones of the scenery he casually took have a natural artistic harmony to them. Of course he does. How can someone take amazing photos without even trying?
Should we add more photos of us together to the album then? Since you approve of my photography skills.
Why do I get a kick out of imagining him practicing just for this moment? I don't know why. The crisp sound of a camera shutter follows us as we capture more moments together. As we walk up the slope, the scenery gradually becomes hazy as a fine mist descends. Our surroundings are transformed. How did you find this remote place? Don't tell me you were trying to verify the mist from that book.
You don't seem to believe what's written in it.
The scenery here is breathtaking, but myths are just myths.
Myths aren't made from nothing.
Oh, gosh. Why'd that hurt? The mist thickens and slowly blurs our surroundings. It's almost like we're standing inside a watercolor painting. A gentle breeze sweeps past to clear the mist. Sunlight breaks through to reveal a cliff face covered in wildflowers. Sylus, what's over there? The remains of a giant creature lie sprawled out on the edge of a cliff. Flowers grow from the ground and its bones. The blooming flowers sway in the wind as the ancient remains have become a cradle for new life. It's as if the sleeping beast is still breathing ever so slightly. Oh, that's beautiful. It's exactly like what was written in that book. This surpasses normal logic. Sylus gives a slight smile and takes my hand. He leads me towards the remains.
Let's just say we entered another world when we walked through that mist.
Okay.
And if we want to be more specific, it's a world with dragons.
We get closer with every step. The remains of the ancient beast become even more magnificent. The long spine winds and undulates. Massive bones form natural archways. Flowers climb up from the ground and along its tail as if to drape the timeless creature in a brilliant robe. You wanted that castle so you can keep others from discovering this world?
This place won't reveal itself to most people anyway. Only
Okay.
those who know the riddle can find its answer.
The book said these legendary remnants are always surrounded by flowers in full bloom. It's like some kind of special marker.
But the book didn't explain why the flowers blossom.
I'm guessing you know the reason. Sylus effortlessly jumps onto the tail and holds out his hand to me.
You're one step away from finding the answer.
I take his hand as if I'm leaping into a distant, mysterious world.
This is the perfect place for dragon tales.
I'm sorry, I'm just taking in the view. I only want to hear you tell them.
Dragons make homes in flower-covered valleys. If a dragon knows it will die soon, it flies to a valley far from its kin and waits alone. In the dragon's final moments, flowers will bloom from its body. Only when the flowers cover every bone does the dragon pass away. You've been secretly recording a video this whole time, haven't you? Will you watch it before bed?
Oh, you know I will. I'm sorry, I'm a little speechless right now. I don't know how to explain what I'm feeling at the moment. I feel like I'm invading something very intimate or secret. I can't explain it, but I'm sorry, okay. This is precious documentary footage of Anakinus himself. Oh, wow.
This video won't be worth watching if you just film us walking.
I'm sorry, I'm just trying to take in Sylus being so happy, you know? Then work with me here.
You're getting better at bossing me around. As I wished.
Sylus, strike another pose.
Ridiculous.
And
Between
Jen's
you and
doing-
me, who's the real villain here?
Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. I don't know how to explain what I'm feeling right now. This is so weird. I feel happy and sad at the same time. Yeah. I learned from the best.
Bossing around the leader of Anakinus isn't exactly blackmail. We're partners in crime.
How can I
Well,
not?
did you get your fill? If not, I can give you more.
Oh, Okay. Oh no, please. Wait. I'm sorry. Oh my god.
Will you watch the video every night before bed?
Don't expose me, Sylus. Yeah, I'll imagine a little dragon sleeping peacefully.
The flower petals have
covered
carried
hair.
you into this dragon's dreams.
I can't. Okay.
If every petal could receive this kind of reward.
Oh, wow.
Then this dragon will wait every night, longing for the wind and petals to arrive.
Oh, right, okay, sorry. As dusk approaches, we make our way back to the castle using the path we took. The mist returns to envelop us. It's like a barrier slowly separating us from that mysterious world. I can't help but look back. Those flower-covered remnants are shrouded in a mist the setting sun has painted gold.
You don't want to leave?
When we do, that world might disappear.
We're not dreaming. Even when we wake up, this place will still be here.
How many locations have you visited that are like this?
I'll take you to all of them, if you want.
I bet there are worlds full of mysteries.
Yet you always seem to adapt well.
Because all of them are Sylus's worlds. He turns to face me and the mist has softened his sharp features.
How would you describe a world that belongs to Sylus?
Novel, thrilling, and addictive, I have to say. Novel, thrilling, and addictive. Even though I know I shouldn't get too close, I can't help but want to dive deeper into it.
Maybe this attraction is because it feels familiar.
Sylus.
This world has something you've been yearning for. It holds your true nature.
I remember that distant oasis and how I thought I might never be able to see the world through his eyes. Yet as we traverse the ethereal mist, we freely travel between both worlds. It seems we're adapting well to each other's worlds so far. But the two are very different. Who knows, there might be times when we can't adapt.
That won't happen.
He looks at me and there's no doubt in his gaze.
In my eyes, there has only been one world. It's the one where you exist.
God damn it. We both smile hand in hand. We walk deeper into the mist. Oh god, it ended like that. Okay. I don't know, I feel like I'm in some emotional haze right now. I think I need to think on this a little bit more. I have a lot to say, and it's like swimming in my head. I just need to piece them together and properly, but... Okay, alright then. I'll be right back. Okay, so, I'll be very honest. I had to take a break. I think I took a day to really think about the whole story. I really couldn't continue. Like, I was really pretty much stuck in a daze. So, yeah, anyway. So after finally gathering my thoughts, I thought about, wow, how at the beginning Sylus was kind of like enjoying normalcy, like quote unquote normalcy, mostly just enjoying his time with MC. And it kind of makes you think about how his like cold and hard exterior is really forged from the hardships he's gone through and due to having to survive constantly. He does look like a person who sort of made the best from what's given to him, though. He is enjoying the mundane and slow-paced life with MC. Like, even the mundane can be considered exciting for him, as long as it's with MC. I like how in this card, we've actually learned a huge thing about Sylus, like a new thing. Like, we sort of knew he was a collector of sorts, but him actively looking for dragon-related information is quite new, and that small tidbit just opens up even more hints and ideas about his character. Now, see, Sylus claims that he bought the castle thinking it would be perfect for his flower viewing spring outing with MC, and he isn't lying. But I don't think he's telling the whole truth. Based on the book he was reading and the fact that he knows about this mysterious dragon remains, I wouldn't be surprised that he actively collects remnants of the time of dragons, you know, his kin. Now, this is purely speculation on my part, but he probably wanted to know how this world and this universe views dragons, probably in preparation to meet MC, giving him an idea on what to expect on her reaction if he ever reveals himself. But I also wonder if it can be due to loneliness, you know? Clinging on to something familiar, as he mentioned. He probably knew she turned to a dragon as well when he left her in their universe. I don't know. Just, yeah. What I'm saying is, Sylus didn't outright lie about why he purchased the castle. He told the truth, but I also feel like he lied through omission. Here's the thing. We know Sylus can be somewhat of an open book when it comes to MC. Like the time he so openly told her about his birth date. But he is no stranger to keeping things from her. And let's be clear, I've said this like many times before, I'm sure. All of them, all the love interests are like that. But I feel like Sylus just managed to make everything fall in line to what he wants, which is something he does quite often. Because think about it. She had this mission before they went to the cinemas. And if Sylus indeed leaked the intel to the Hunters Association, that means he wanted this castle before MC talked about wanting a spring outing. I have a feeling he just wanted the association to do the cleanup for him, but since MC made a request for a normal spring outing with him, he figured this would also be like the perfect place. I'm pretty sure he even expected MC to be on this mission. She knows that, but she trusts Sylus to the point that she won't pry. Like, she pries enough to clarify that he at least isn't the villain, and then respects that whatever else is involved is something she will know about in time. Because I found their relationship at that point very interesting. I thought they were quite close already, but the fact that they're still dancing around the idea of trust is interesting. But I feel like in this card, it was played out to show that yes, MC does indeed trust her. And yes, Sylus does indeed know about it and wants to treasure that trust. At least that's what I feel the card is trying to tell us. But yeah, I could also be wrong and that he genuinely just wanted the association to do the cleanup. But if he did, why didn't he say anything about it? Makes me feel like there was something in the protocol dealings he wanted to lead MC to find out on her own. Or, since I did have a theory that Sylus and the Hunters Association are somewhat working together, there is also the possibility that all this is in prep to prove this theory. They're laying the ground first for what's to come later in the main storyline, like some big reveal that indeed Onikinus and the Hunters Association used to be one of the same. I don't know, could be. And it could also be that it just so happens that the underground dealings were in a castle that suited his needs at the time, and he bought it immediately after they caught everyone. But I feel like the fact that he was already there as a guest kind of makes this less likely. I don't know. What do you think? But anyway, moving on to the one thing that fascinated me the most, the dragon remains. I have thoughts about this little world, Like, right now, the only thing I can relate it to is a proto-field. Because the world that MC is in right now chalks up dragon lore as myths. She even says the remains are beyond logic itself. But ever since the Chrono Rift catastrophe, the rips of time and space, aka proto-fields, leaked into the world and allowed the emergence of wanderers. Which is why in that research log, from the World Underneath stories, oh gosh, I should have opened it up and taken a look first. I believe the researcher's name was Shayla? Shyla? Oh crap, sorry. I'll look it up later and then I'll put the name in here. So, the researcher talked about finding ruins of lost civilization when she was sucked into a proto-field. Based on this, it could be possible that in different parts of the world, places that are more connected to different universe, in other words, places where proto-fields are more prone to pop, might be connected to old Philos, Sylus's old Philos. Now, Sylus did mention he was finding something in the desert in his Lost Oasis card, but I don't think it's related to dragon remains. But it could support the idea that he knows that he can find them and open them. So maybe these are dragon remains in a space that was linked to Sylus's Philos, and they reached it through a proto-field. But I can't really get on this idea due to the fact that they reached there through a mist. There was no like disorientation or distortion or the feeling of being sucked in. Hence, I have another theory. I feel like it could be like some sort of glamour. Remember how no one seems to know what Sylus looks like? Which is a bit weird in itself since we have accompanied Sylus on some sort of his business dealings with people who knew he was Sylus. We've clearly met people who knows who he is, and yet no one seems to know what he looks like. I mean, there's also the fact that the people that he met sort of died, but but there's that, along with the rumors about his age and even rumors of him devouring people. There's so many different rumors about him. So I think this is all related to what we know about in his dragon myth, how depending on the person, they see him differently. Now, we already know there are powers that exist that seem different from evil. I mean, they could all have the same source, but it's something different. Just like how Raphael has powers over the sea despite having fire as his evil. What if Sylus is also using his fiend powers, glamour, to show MC a part of himself along with the most beautiful bed of flowers he could think of, which is the dragon's resting place. It could be that, or there are actual dragon resting places in this world that can only be found by their own kin. That's another theory. Because if you think about it, the story he told her about dragons making homes in flower-covered valleys, it could be something he picked up from a book that he's been reading. But honestly, to me, it felt more personal. Imagine how dragons basically find home in places where their kin laid rest, a flower-covered valley, bringing forth new life in a place where death once claimed it. It also kind of tells you more about Dragon Sylus. Because if you remember in his myth, his lair was in a desolate crimson field, a cliff, a cave, no flower-covered fields. Apart from the Datura flower fields that we see in their shared dream space. But there was also a field of Datura where Sylus crashed and passed away in MC's arms. Which is why I feel like this entire scene in the Kindled, it was kind of like a second chance for Sylus. You know, like this time, in this world, in this life with MC, he too, like his fellow dragonkin, built a home in a flower-covered valley and wanted to share this moment of celebrating their new life together by bringing her here. That nest was like a second chance for Sylus to properly make something for MC, which he couldn't do in his myth timeline, as he was sort of unfamiliar to what love is. But now, knowing full well what it really is, he can finally gift her something to profess his devotion to her with. Also, side note, but that valley was definitely in his myth, just desolate. And now it's covered with flowers. Is it because it's the same valley where he died? Are those dragon bones MCs? I don't know. I feel like, yeah, I don't know. Just the fact that there might be like remains of MC's previous life feels a bit weird to me. It feels a bit off. I don't know. Maybe it's because in all her life she always died early and was left with nothing. I don't know. It's interesting. Let me know what you think. It sort of makes the fact that plant life cannot thrive in the N109 zone kind of meaningful. And if I'm not wrong, MC once brought flowers or plants to his mansion. I'm not sure. But let me know. Do you remember which card it was? I think it was a 4-star card. Just, yeah. If you remember, let me know in the comments below. It's interesting though, since if what Sylus says about dragons is true, then it should be in his nature to find a home in flower-covered fields, like a place with sunlight and greenery. Yet, he made a home for himself in the N109 zone, and it's mostly in preparation for his meeting with MC. So it's like, to him, none of that matters, because in his eyes, the only world that matters to him is the one with MC in it. The only home he has known and ever will have is the one with MC. I have to say, I watched the Kindled scene again more times than I'd like to admit. And I think I was just in awe, really. Because I couldn't really like zoom in properly on PC. That's one thing I don't like about this emulator. It's hard to zoom in and out. There are some functions I can't use on the emulator. Yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed it on my phone. It made me feel kind of timid when I was watching the scene, you know? Like, it's silly because it's just a game, I know. I got so sucked into it that I felt like this whole scene would go away if I moved, kind of thing. This really felt like a scene reserved only for someone that Sylus holds close to his heart. And I don't really self-insert, since I feel like MC is a very strong character on her own. Like, her character sticks out that I can't exactly put myself in her shoes. It really felt like I was a third party crashing in. Anyway, love this card. I think this just made it as a top Sylus card for me right now. Like, damn. I know we've had like really intimate cards like his Knight of Secrecy and all that, but in terms of his character and diving deep into his thoughts and the progression of their relationship, I really like this one. This actually beat out Grassland Romance. It really did. Sadly, it's not a card that I would like for battles since it is a yellow card. I do not regret pulling for this card ever. 100%. Every Sylus girly, this is definitely a must-have card for you if you can have it. But yeah. Anyway, sorry, I'm yapping so much. I'm really sorry, but I'm just gonna stop here. So, if you enjoyed this video, do like and subscribe if you feel like it, of course. And I hope to see you guys in the next one. Until then, bye-bye!